Hello everyone, my name is Mike Goldschmidt. I am the Missouri Central District Band Vice President, and today I'm going to talk to you about Festival Scores, which is the website that we're going to use to administer our district band auditions, and that's also what MBA is going to be using for the state auditions. So it's important that we know how to log in, add our school information, add our students, and get our audition uploaded correctly. I'm on the Festival Scores website. I'm just on Google Chrome. It's a great way to get on this website, and I've typed in festivalscores.com. The first thing we need to do is click on the login button. Gives us a few options. If you're the organizer of the event, you'll click Audition Organizer. Participating Director is where we're going to start today. There's also options for Judge and Fee Manager, and I'm going to create some other videos about that later on. So I'm going to click on Participating Director. If this is your very first time, you're going to use this purple bar up here where it says Create New Account. Otherwise, if you have not created an account before, or if you have created an account before, you can log in down here. So if you hit that purple Create New Account, it'll say Create New Account for a new director, or you can reset your password. I'm going to create a new account here. You will now enter your email address. I used my school one. Enter your email address. It's going to send you an email, and you're going to click on that email in your email inbox, and this is going to be what you use to actually set up your account. I've already set mine up. I've clicked that link and put my information in, and so I'm going to go ahead and log into the system. So this is what the Festival Scores page looks like once you're logged in. The very first thing that you're going to want to do is update your profile. Otherwise, you won't be able to enter any students or anything like that until you've got this updated. So I'm going to click on the Update Profile option. It has my name, and then next it says expertise. You'll want to edit your profile and put your expertise in there. That way, if you're a judge in the future, the event organizer will know what you would like to judge. Next, you'll need your address, and I also put my school phone number as well. I put some fake information here because this is just for demo purposes. I'm going to save those changes. And then the next thing we're going to do is add our school. So I'm going to click on the Schools tab. I've already added my school, Nowhere High School, and the address and information there. You could click here to add any additional schools. The next button we're going to go to is the Student tab. This is where we're going to add our students who are going to be auditioning. So I've got 3 students loaded in here so far, and I can go ahead and add another student by clicking that Add Student button. I'm going to add their first name. This is going to be Jane Doe. And then their graduation year is very important. I have this program set up so students can only be in the ensemble for 4 years total. And so I'm going to make Jane Doe a sophomore, and this may be her first time auditioning, and that's perfectly fine, but she's in 10th grade at the moment. Other information that you can add in here is gender, height, shirt size, and a bunch of other things. This is not necessary unless your event organizer wants that in there. I am going to add instrument preference. Let's say that she is a trombone player, and so maybe she plays more than one instrument, but her preferred instrument is trombone if she auditioned on more than one, maybe trombone and oboe. Trombone is her #1 choice. You can also have student emails and parent name and phone number, but for this particular audition, all I need is their instrument preference. And then I'm going to hit that Save button. Now I'm going to go back to my students account, and I can see that I've added Jane Doe. She's the class of 2023, and these other students here are the class of 2024. I can also see instrument preferences that I've loaded in. In this case, I can also see entries because I've already added entries for PDQ Bach and John Doe, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Next, we're going to move over to the Audition Events tab. In this case, I have one active event at the moment, and it's the CDMMEA example audition. Your audition organizer will send you a specific code that lets you load in the particular event. So I'm going to click on the Activate New Event. They should give you a 7-digit code that you're going to enter in with letters and numbers, and you'll be able to verify that tag. I've already done so for this particular audition. This screen tells me the chairperson, which is myself at the moment, and then the timeline. So the uploads can begin today, and the uploads end August 28th. Depending on your audition, some of them may have a week time slot where they're open, such as the case that ours is going to be, or maybe 2 weeks, or maybe they'll be open for a month. You can also access the rubric that will be used for the scoring for the judges. Now let's move on to the entries. I can manage my student entries by clicking Manage Entries. And I'm going to scroll down. Right now I have 2 students that are entered, and I've got more students than that I want to upload assignments for. So I'm going to go to Assign Student, and I'm going to add Jane Doe, and she's a trombone player. Hit the trombone, scroll down and find Jane Doe. She goes to Nowhere High School, and it says how many times has the student been previously selected the CDMMEA example audition. In this case, you can limit the number of entries per student for years to a total number of 4 years. She has not auditioned for this ensemble, so I'm going to leave it as the dash there, and so she is still eligible. Then I'll hit the next button. And it has been saved. So I'm going to go back to my entries, manage those entries, and now you can see I have John Doe, PDQ Bach, and Jane Doe. The alert icon here shows that I have not uploaded any audition material for these students. And so that's what I'm going to do next. I have PDQ Bach here. I'm going to go to Manage MP3 Files. Bach has already recorded their audition, and I've got it on this computer. So I'm going to hit for MP3 controls. I want to upload it. Now this little symbol next to it says Required Audio Files. I made a tag that says they need to upload chromatic scale, A flat major scale, E melodic minor scale, Etude 1, Etude 2, and Etude 3. These were, in this case, they were all recorded within the same audition recording. I'm going to hit New, go to Choose File, and I stored this on my desktop as Test Audition Recording. I'm going to hit Open, and it's going to upload by hitting Start Upload. The recording is uploading, and I did a short one, so it would not take very long to upload. And here we are. So now I can see here is the uploaded file. I could click the play button to be able to hear it as it's going through and hear what the judges are going to listen to as well. And so that entry is done. I can go back to my entries, manage entries, and see that PDQ Bach is uploaded. I'm going to go ahead and manage Jane Doe's as well. I'm going to hit New, choose another file, go down to Jane Doe's entry, hit Open, and then upload this one as well. The important thing is that you keep track and name your files for each student as they record them, and so that way you don't get them mixed up. Of course, you can always hit the play button once they're loaded in to double check to make sure that the file is uploaded correctly. So at this point, I'm going to go back to Manage Entries. There are no more alert icons. I've got all of my MP3 files correctly loaded in, and we're good to go. One part I left out of that earlier was when one student has more than one audition on different instruments. So Jane Doe also happens to be an oboe player, and I want to upload her oboe audition. So I'm going to go to Assign Student. Instead of choosing trombone, since she plays oboe, I'm going to select oboe. And then I'm going to go down to Jane Doe as well. And Nowhere High School, and she has not auditioned previously for this ensemble. Hit the next button, and that has been saved. So now I have Jane Doe as an oboe and also Jane Doe as a trombone player. I can then go in and upload Jane Doe's oboe recording. Choose File, scroll down, select Open, and that's going to upload. So that's how you add a student on 2 different auditions. The last page we're going to go to is the fees page. In this case, I can look at my audition fee invoice. I have the sponsoring teacher myself's name. I have where payments are needing to be going to. I have all the students that have made an audition and their fee of $2 each. That's the total due. This is very easy to do. You can get everything happens automatically for you, so you can print this out, give this to your school, and get that payment sent. At this point, as a director, you're finished. I'll be making some more videos about judging in the system as well. If you have any questions, make sure you contact your event coordinator, and they should be able to help answer those questions that you have.